Hello, students. This is the video lecture slash syllabus quiz for some of the sections of JMS 494 for spring 2023. I'm Professor Arsenault. You will hear my voice, see my image during the video lectures, but your instructor is actually Professor Martin Kruming. Your instructor is Martin Kruming. He is leading your discussion sections.
Hi, my name is Martin Kruming, and I'm an instructor in the School of Journalism and Media Studies at San Diego State. Some of you may have been in a class I taught before, but to all of you, welcome. I hope you had a great holiday and looking forward to this class and to be back at State for the spring 2023 semester. A little bit of background on who I am, because two of the questions that I ask are, who are you and what the heck do you do? And I've always been an admirer of journalism. I spent part of my career as a journalist, and it was really being on the foreign desk with Associated Press in New York at the headquarters made me realize that perhaps I might want to pursue another career as well and try to combine those two, and that career was law. So first part of my career was as a journalist with the wire service, Associated Press, the largest wire service in the world, and also with various publications across the country. And then I moved into law, having come out to San Diego to attend law school, graduate, pass the bar, and practice law for a number of years. But the thread through all of this has been San Diego State, which is a marvelous institution, very much in the national radar, with many, many wonderful people, instructors, students, staff, etc. So why is this course important? Journalism, or JMS 494, media law and ethics. I think it's important because law is the cornerstone of our society. As we're going to see in chapter 1 of the textbook, that the rule of law is extremely important. In fact, it's the foundation. We live by laws, and many people don't understand that. And I think in JMS 494, we're fortunate to take a look at why this principle is so important, and then to see how it impacts other areas that you might go into in your career, whether they be in journalism, whether they be in public relations, whether they be in advertising, marketing, or a career I haven't even mentioned, something that you might set your path along. So the law can be very complex, but in the next 16 weeks or so, we'll try to figure out what is the law and how does it apply to society? How does it apply to what we do in the United States, whether it's handling a defamation case, whether it's a journalist who's been called in or subpoenaed to testify and to provide the names of anonymous sources, or whether it's somebody in public relations or marketing that's looking at a press release and deciding whether there's libelous material in that release. So it can have enormous ramifications. This is not a law school course. This is a course about the law and also about ethics, which is a companion to the law. This is about a course for you, students at San Diego State, some of whom may want to go on to law school. So we're going to be taking a look at this over the next 16 weeks. We're going to have discussions. We're going to have ways to understand how the law operates in a particular area. But I think overall that we understand what it is and why we're here. And I look forward to meeting you on the first Thursday, which is the 19th, I believe. And we'll find out about you. You'll find out a little bit about me. And let's have a little fun as we go through this course too, because it's very important. Thanks for being here.
Okay, now I'm going to go over some other policies and other things. This pertains to all the sections of JMS 494. Email via Canvas inbox. If you need to contact the instructor for the class, go to Canvas. On the left side, there's an inbox. I believe it's on the left side, Canvas inbox. That is the best way to email your instructor, okay? We get a lot of emails, and it's hard to keep up. That really, really does help keep communication organized for your instructor. So please email the instructor via Canvas inbox. Class meetings are important, okay? A lot of the material for the class is distributed online. The video lectures, which I'll discuss in a moment, are done online. And you can do those based upon the deadline. Those video lectures are due the day before your class meets face-to-face, right? So whatever day your class is meeting face-to-face, the video lectures are due the day before. But coming to class is very, very important, okay? That is where we're going to have discussions and engage in hopefully robust dialogue, which will help you learn more and help you maybe cement some things that you've done in the reading or learned in the video lecture. Video lectures are done using PlayPosit. Talk about those in a moment. PlayPosit is a system for putting questions into the videos. There's something called Packback. I'm going to talk about that in a moment. That takes the place of a discussion board. Pretty much every week, there is a required Packback activity. Okay, I'll talk about that in a moment. Your participation in the live face-to-face classes is worth 10% of your grade. Okay, there is a rubric in the syllabus. I encourage you to look at that. That gives you the guidelines as to how participation is evaluated. You need to come to the meetings prepared, maybe have some questions scripted. Just put some thought into the material before you show up and be willing to engage in discussion and also be respectful of your peers when they are presenting an idea. There's going to be 4 exams. The lowest exam grade is dropped. 4 exams, the lowest exam grades are dropped. The exams are done in the face-to-face discussion sections. You are allowed to bring in 1 page of handwritten notes. Normal sheet of paper, 8.5 by 11. You can write on front and back, right? You can write on the front and back if you want. It's your handwriting. So as long as the material is legible to you, that's fine. You are going to be the one making the notes, and you're going to be the one who needs to read them. There's going to be a final paper. The instructions for that will be on Canvas very, very soon. This is due not quite at the end of the semester, but near the end of the semester. A short paper analyzing some aspect of the First Amendment, okay? And then there is something called SONA, which I'm assuming most of y'all are familiar with SONA, but if you're not familiar, I'll go over it. But SONA is worth a very, very small percentage of the grade. That is the grading criteria. All of this is also in the syllabus. This is required textbook. If you have signed up for equitable access, or if you've opted in for equitable access, you will get the textbook made available to you online. If you have opted out of equitable access, you can find this textbook. The publisher information, all that good stuff is in the syllabus. Get it anywhere you want, eBay, Amazon, Craigslist, anywhere you want. Just you do need to be reading the textbook. All right, now this is a screenshot of one of the video lectures that's using PlayPosit. This is also PlayPosit's a system that we're using right now for this video lecture / syllabus quiz. Thing will stop. You have to answer a multiple choice question. And the video lectures do have closed captions. This CC symbol right here. It's in the bottom right-hand corner. I am the one who's created the video lectures, so you'll see my face and hear my voice in the video lectures. But I've also made sure that closed captioning is there if you want the words to appear on the screen. If you find you need that little bit of extra assistance, a little bit of extra help, I find that it really does help to understand material, to have the words on the screen. So just click that and you will see the words on the screen. Video lectures are due the day before your section meeting has its face-to-face meeting, okay? All right, so you know in your schedule, the days that you're supposed to meet, the video lectures are due the day before. You should arrive to the face-to-face discussion meeting having completed the video lecture. Packback. Now, I just want to explain this. This is worth 15% of your final grade. 50 in total, it's worth 15% of the final grade. Most weeks there is some type of packback opportunity. If you have opted in for equitable access, I repeat, if you've opted in for equitable access, the cost to packback is already included. You don't need to pay extra for it. If you're not in equitable access, I repeat, if you are not in equitable access, then you will need to sign up for some type of subscription. The cost is pretty low and it covers through the semester, but you will need to be using this thing called Packback. All you need to do is follow the links in Canvas to get into Packback. Don't go to packback.com and try and create your own account. It will not synchronize correctly with Canvas gradebook, okay? But if you just follow the links, that are on Canvas, you'll be fine. The participation requirements, again, like the video lectures, these are due the day before you meet for your face-to-face meetings, okay? These are due the day before. You need to post a question, okay, and respond to 2 questions. So you'll be posting a question and then interacting with your classmates. Now, to get the full credit, you need to get a minimum curiosity score of 50. Each post gets a curiosity score. This is some type of algorithm, some form of AI that is evaluating your question. I don't, people have different feelings about AI, but I think it's reliable in this case. If you write a very, very simple yes, no question, is the sky blue? That's not going to give you the correct curiosity score. You need to have a good, robust question. Probably write 2 or 3 sentences. If you include a citation to some type of online material, that helps. But just think of a good question, something that cannot be answered with a simple yes, no answer. So your question and your responses all need to have the minimum curiosity score of 50. If you do all that, you do it by the deadline, you're going to get the points for the week, okay? And now this, we're getting into the weeds here, but it is important. Packback is a separate system that communicates with Canvas, okay? If you follow Canvas, use the assignment links in Canvas, if you go into Packback through Canvas, the systems will communicate correctly and your grade will go from Packback to Canvas. Again, I repeat, if you come into Packback through some circular means, or if you access the assignment without actually clicking on the Canvas link, the grades are not going to sync. And then when the deadline passes, the deadline is always the day before the face-to-face section meetings. The deadline passes, you're not going to get the points because you didn't follow the correct links, okay? This is just a more complicated, a lot of verbiage on the screen to say the same thing, okay? Follow the links on Canvas by the deadline and your grade will, I've done this before, trust me, your grade will sync correctly with Canvas. And if you need help, this email address is in the syllabus. These people will assist you with any issue, problem, or concerns you have about Packback. That's the email address right there. And again, information is also in the syllabus. And finally, SONA. I think most of y'all are familiar with it, but just in case you're not, SONA is a system for organizing human subjects. Different researchers, including other professors and graduate students who want to get opinions and information or communicate with students, a large group of students. Every student in this class will need to create an account on this thing called SONA. Link is in the syllabus. And once you're there, you'll start to get emails to say, hey, there's a research opportunity. There's some type of experiment going on. If you participate in those, usually one research opportunity is worth half credit. You need one SONA credit, which is like 2 different research opportunities for the most part. If you do those at the end of the semester, your instructors will get a list of red ID numbers of everyone who has participated, and you'll get your 3%. It's not a huge part of the class, but we are strongly encouraging and really, in fact, requiring that students participate in SONA. Again, this is all explained in the syllabus, so hopefully there are no concerns or questions there. That's it. That's it. Get this done. Get this little video lecture syllabus quiz done, and we're off.